What is going on, guys? I'm Mahano. I'm an old school Runescape player, and we're trying out Runescape 3 for the first time since EOC. If you've not watched any of the previous episodes, there will be a pop-up on screen now. If you click on it, it should take you to episode 1. And yeah, this is the 4th episode of the series, and I hope you enjoy. Before we get anywhere, I just want to thank you guys for the support you guys have been giving me for the last couple of episodes. It's been amazing, honestly, and I'm glad you're liking the series, and well, I won't be stopping for a while. Let's get into it. So, I want to set a couple of goals to work towards. These aren't going to be massive things, but just things I kind of want to achieve and work towards in the next couple of episodes. And the first thing I want to do, this isn't going to be in order, but the first thing I want to do is sort out summoning. There's like a little quest you could do for summoning, maybe level it up a bit, do some of that. Boom, happy days. Secondly, I want to do some questing, get a bunch of the early game quests out the way, some of the new ones too, just see how that goes. Thirdly, I want to get inventions sorted or started or whatever. I don't know nothing about that, but that's something a few of you guys have said I should work towards. And fourth, I want to kill some bosses. It may not be a hard boss, I may not be able to do it soon, but maybe some old bosses, maybe a King Black Dragon, or I don't know, some God Wars bosses. I can imagine they're a bit easier on RuneScape 3. So yeah, I want to get some bosses done, do some quests, get invention done, get some summoning sorted, and they're kind of like the main goals I have in my head. You guys will be happy to know I have organized the bank a little bit. We've got still kind of like the junk kind of loot tab. We've got magic. We've got other styles, so range and melee. Then we've got a food tab. Gonna put potions in there too when when I get some potions. And then we kind of got like a skilling tab type thing. So I've got a couple of updates for you all. First of all, we now have a clan, the Cult of Dave. Got a couple clanmates already, and it's welcome for everyone. Whether you're a new player or a veteran, everybody is welcome to this clan. We do have a Discord, which will be linked in the description. So if you need help, you can either add me or join the clan as a guest, or join the Discord, and we'll get you all sorted and invited. So yeah, we also did a little live stream on YouTube and Twitch. Wasn't a long one. We didn't really do anything substantial. However, we did do the quest Imp Catcher. Just wanted to put that out there. I didn't want to do anything too much because I am trying to document everything for YouTube. But I did a little stream just to see who came about and how it went, and it went really well. So make sure to check out my my socials and Twitch and YouTube and whatever. But yeah, come get yourself in the clan, the Cult of Dave. That also reminded me, the live stream wasn't wasted away. You can go and watch that on my YouTube. Just go to my channel, click on lives, and it should be the one that says OSRS player streams RS3. Yeah, you can check it out. A couple hours long if you want to see what we missed. Like I said, we didn't really do too much. It was mostly just chatting to people and stuff like that. But we did do a little quest and run about, basically. But yeah, if you want to see that, go check that out. Aside from that, let's carry on with what we're doing. Okay, so in either the first or the second episode, we're going to do the quest for the broomstick. So let's actually go get that done. So we need to speak to Aggie, Betty, and Hetty in Draenor, Port Sarim, and Rimington. So we'll make our way there. So even though there's no quest helper, I do like how it kind of highlights the square on the minimap. That is a cool feature, and I don't think that was a thing back in my day. Starting to feel old now. Here she is, Aggie, our favourite die maker. See, in old school RuneScape, she's old. She's like an old witch, if I remember. But here she looks young and she's teleported me somewhere. Hello. Okay, so we need to make 4 triangles, basically. Sweep away. Wait. Oh, I need to sweep away 4 lines to make 4 triangles. Can you reset it? Okay. I don't know which lines to sweep. Apparently not. I'm no good at puzzles. This is where Quest Helper shines for me. Some of you guys are probably looking at this like, this is easy. I have no idea. Oh my god. Just didn't specify the size of the triangles. That's 4 triangles. Ah, I did it! Okay. Don't tell me they're all gonna be puzzles. Okay. We're gonna run to Port Sarim. Sea shanty sounds pretty dope. What's this ball? Player owned ports. You currently don't have the level to open your own port. You must have level 90 or higher, at least one of these skills: agility, construction, cooking, divination, dungeoneering, fishing, herblore, hunter, prayer, runecrafting, slayer, or thieving. What's a player-owned port? However, by helping Meg, a fledgling adventurer, with her expeditions each week, you can earn experience in those skills.
Hi there.
Hi.
Oh, good. Guthix, it's you. I mean, it's really you. I am
hi.
such a fan. I've been following your adventures for, well, forever.
I've only been on like 2 adventures, love.
I'm an adventurer myself. Well, okay, I'm not a proper adventurer, certainly not of your caliber, but I've been on a couple of adventures. Okay, one. Okay, so I've daydreamed about an adventure, but it's something I really want to do. I'm Meg, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Meg.
I, already know your name.
You stalker. Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg. Thanks, Meg. Oh, I feel bad now. But we're going to carry on with our quest. Since we're here, we might as well get the lodestone. Boom. Easy does it. That goblin looked at me funny, so we gotta finish him off real quick. Good night, Gobbo. Alright. Before we get distracted anymore, let's go do this quest. Hello, Betty. She's got a little Billie Eilish hair going. I don't know, does Billie Eilish have green hair? Green streak in her hair? Why do I picture it? Yeah, she does. I don't know, I picture her as like having some green in her. I didn't even actually read what she was going to say. How to open my chest and retrieve my wand. Having at the time. You'll find my apprentice downstairs. Just pop down the trapdoor. Okay, so I go downstairs to the apprentice. Hello, mate. What's good, bro? I need to retrieve Betty's wand. Okay, so what she said is we gotta move some of these creatures, apart from the bat and the snail, into what should be the correct thing for them. So Blackbird Ben has a blackbird, so I don't know. Okay, there's That's like a lizard or something. So we can move this one into a holding cell. That hasn't got another creature in it. Oh. Oh god, that's not fun. Alright. So it's like another little puzzle thing. Right, well, we'll come back when we've worked it out. Right, I think we've worked it out. So the spider's over here. We can move the spider to that one. Because that's the spider pen. That's the lizard pen. And then that's the rat pen. No, wait. Yeah, that's the spider pen. That's the rat pen. So that's correct. The lizard goes in here. Boom. Right, I think we got it, yeah. Spider goes in here. And then we bring the bird back. And we're all good. Easy does it. Right, we got Betty's wand, so we should be all good there. Now we're going to make our way to the old Rimington. Which is, I mean, I knew the way anyway. I don't know why I had to check the map. Because I'm in the mindset I'm playing a different game. When, I mean, I kind of am, kind of not. Cerebrum. No, his name was, but that makes me laugh. Okay, for this, we got to go down in the cellar. Find out what's going on with these newts. Seems to be some sort of problem. Right, so every single crate has the wrong label. So we know full well that that's not going to have both in them. Which means we need to work out which one of these has the correct one. And so if we extract from the frog. So we're going to call that one the newt. That one's going to be both. And then that one's going to be the toad. That was a fairly easy puzzle to work out. Ah. You said there's something wrong with the labeling. But you said every single one is incorrect. So that's got to be frog. Right, unless that's a mix. That's a toad. We're going to call that the mix. I'm going to call that the newt. I'm going to call that... I'm so lost. Okay, I did it. I confused myself. Okay, alright. So, we'll speak to Hattie. Was I meant to grab a newt? I never got given one. I'm meant to take one from the crate. I probably should read. Newt. We got the broomstick now. Now we can go back to Draenor. And we should be good to go. Is there a lodestone here, or is it just the home telly? No lodestone. Okay. And that is the quest swept away done. So it gives 10 portions of goulash, and she gave me a bowl. And I get to keep a broomstick. I can't really do anything apart from sweep it. Or sweep with it. Can I teleport with it? No. Okay. Oh. Apparently other witches can teach me to do stuff. I drink goulash, and it gives me XP. Does it give me much XP? 270 XP. Not too shabby. I'll just I'll get me attack to attack and constitution to like 30 if I can. There's 28. Does it scale on level maybe? Yeah, okay, it does scale on level. Well, we're just going to pull it all into attack, because I think we're going to level Constitution just from on necromancy attacks and stuff anyway, so 29 attack. I don't even know how many of this I've got left. She could have just gave me some XP lamps, you know, would have made life a little bit easier. Oh, there you go. Drink 10 bowls of goulash. Can I have any more? No. Okay. Not too shabby. Alright, we're going to do the classic quest of Sheep Shearer. Shouldn't take us too long. But we're not really going to record this because I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother's done Sheep Shearer. It's pretty simple. You just shear some sheep. Shear sheep. Yeah, we'll be back once it's done. And that is Sheep Shearer completed. 150 crafting XP. I don't think they gave me any level ups or anything, but it's a quest completed, so I'm happy. So, I've been told that wilderness PvP isn't really a thing, and wilderness is pretty safe, so that means we're gonna go take some dragon bones to the Chaos Hour. I'm assuming that's still a thing. But we'll find out. We will find out. We've got 1,000 dragon bones. We're gonna take all our gear off just to be on the safe side. And we'll literally just take dragon bones, noted dragon bones. I'm assuming it works like Runescape 3. I don't know, we'll find out. I meant old school RuneScape, not RuneScape 3. Getting confused now playing all these different RuneScapes. Uh-oh, dark beasts. Oh my god. They hit hard. What are these? Glaciers. Okay. I'll go in. Is there no dude that can bank my stuff? I have no idea. Well. Wait, what? This isn't a thing? I can't put stuff at the Chaos Hour? Oh my god. A waste of an adventure. I thought I was being well slick here. And like, boom, loads of prayer XP. Protect from melee. Life's good, but I guess not. What are these? What is this place? Well, guess we gotta head back. Why do Abbey demons look so weird in this game? Okay, so you can use the bones at this altar. However, I'm not sure how we go about banking. And it's not too bad XP either. 250 XP per bone. I just kind of want my protection prayers. Ah, you can go outside for the bank here. Oh, that's pretty nice. So I guess I don't need to bring them notes. So. Okay, so this inventory we should get 43 prayer, which should mean we get protect from melee. We've got protect from magic and range already, and one more bow. Boom! Protect from melee unlocked. I'm sure, is there a protect from necromancy spell now? I don't know. Or prayer, should I say? But nonetheless, yeah, sorted. Job done. Now it's a bit weird how they've moved to this one, but yeah, is that two people PvPing? No, I think it's just some dudes killing zombie things. I don't know, but yeah, we've got protection prayers now. Boom. And all good. Is there a way to show hid? Okay, there is a protect from necromancy. It is 46 prayer. So maybe we should actually grind for that. I suppose most of the early stuff, we don't really need it. Question is, can we dive ourselves off of here? No, we can't. Oh, that sucks. I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I running back? We should just be able to teleport, right? A rub. Grand exchange. Boom! Jobs are good and happy days. I think we're going to go ahead and do these daily challenges. We've got mining. We got rune crafting, which I think I need to do a quest for. Rune Mysteries, if I remember correctly from my olden days. And then steal from market stalls. So these should be pretty easy. The stalls, we're like, we can do that in Lumbridge, can't we? So we'll head to Lumbridge. We'll do the stalls first, then the mining, and then we'll look at doing the rune crafting. And that is 5 stalls. Now we can go do our mining. So we found these level 56 goblin raiders. I killed one and got an easy clue scroll. So we can yeah, we can look into that. Do our first ever clue scroll that isn't a sandy clue scroll. What's this dude want? You're just giving me some stuff. What? Why did he just give me some stuff? A raider axe and a raider chain body tier 6. Fair enough. I think that might be better than our iron. Let me have a look. Defense. So iron's what? Level 5. And that's level 5. Oh no, it's iron. Okay, they changed everything. Iron's level 10. Okay, so that's tier 10. Maybe it's not better than iron. But still, that was pretty cool. We've got a cool new mining animation. And he just punches the rocks like it's Minecraft. Pretty cool. That is our 5th rock completed. Now, let's look at what we need to do for the runecraft. So, we are going to do Rune Mysteries. It does look like it's another fully voice acted. So, they might have, like, changed it a bit and stuff. So, I'll keep it in here if that is the case. So, we've got to go to entrance of Wizard's Tower. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna speak to this person.
Valina,
Hello.
the tower is in danger. I need to speak to Archmage Cedrador.
Cedrador.
I'm sorry, Ariane. The Archmage was clear. Maybe if you told me why, I could pass on a message.
I can't explain. Listen, if the Archmage can't see me, perhaps I could speak to Wizard Eleron.
I'm sorry, Ariane. You are barred from entering the tower for any reason.
Oh. What's happening here?
This is none of your business, outsider.
Alright. Calm your tits.
No, wait, I recognize you. You're the adventurer Xenia mentioned. Will you help me again?
Sure. What can I do to
Could
help?
you take a message to Archmage Cedrador for me? Depending on how he reacts, I may need your help with other things.
Okay. Where is he? Accept the quest.
Thank you. Just go to Archmage Cedrador and... Wait, no. Too late. There's something happening.
Oh.
Do something!
Angry books.
Get that thing away from me!
Come on. My message can wait. Let's see what's happening.
Oh? We're gonna go save all these wizards. Oh.
Cast airstrike
She
at the
just got
vortex.
yeeted.
Throw it into the power beam.
Airstrike?
Grab Thorin's mind spike if you need one. He's dropped it next to him.
There's a mind spike. Let me take off my armor. What we're meant to attack? This thing, maybe. Yeah.
Thanks, adventurer. Talk to me again outside the tower if you still want to help.
Sure. Okay, that was a bit weird, but a cool little twist. We had to bring that thing in. We've got a little mind spike. We could change element after this. Oh, okay. Talk to you outside. Oh, you're over here. Okay. What was that thing in the
That's
library?
what I want to find out. I know the tower is in danger, but I don't know the details.
How do you know the tower's in
I'm a
danger?
seer. I have premonitions sometimes, flashes of information, emotional impressions, nothing precise. Lately, I've been having visions of the tower in flames.
Oh.
But I don't know any details and I can't prove anything. I came here to investigate, and now I find I can't get into the building.
He really mustn't like it.
People talk about wizards having a gift for magic, but the first thing you're told when you join the wizard's tower is that it's not true. Magic isn't handed down by gods or random chance. Anyone can learn it if they put in the effort. But being a seer runs in families. It's not something I worked for. When I told the other wizards about it, they resented me.
Oh?
I tried to use my magic to understand and control my ability. My goal was to integrate it into magical theory so I could teach it to other wizards. But I ended up being expelled from the tower.
Sound like angry wizards. Why aren't you allowed in the tower?
There are schools of magic besides the tower's standard spellbook. I used a forbidden source of information when I was trying to understand my premonitions.
What do you want me to do?
I need you to go into the tower for me. Talk to the wizards and find out what's happening in there. Archmage Cedrador is the head of the tower, so you should talk to him. I think Wizard Eleron might help as well. He was my mentor while I was there.
Eleron and Cedrador.
You should talk to the other wizards as well. Ask if they've seen anything unusual lately. One of them must have seen...
I'll get on it. So, we gotta talk to some wizards. Hello,
Greetings,
Professor
human.
Onglewhip. Have you seen anything
Everything
unusual?
about this tower is unusual from my point of view. The human approach to magic is endlessly fascinating. If you're referring to that thing that attacked the librarian, however, I've never seen anything like it before. There's an old human called Triborn in this tower who's always talking about strange creatures. Maybe you should be asking him.
Okay. We got anyone else? Wizard Boran? No, thank you. Let's go up. Cedrador. Greyzag might have some information.
So, you got the old fool his beads. Think you're clever, do you?
Oh.
Only Wizard Mizgog's beads turning up all over the floor. I should send my imps to hide them before someone trips over them. Why don't you go and bother Wizard Treborn instead?
He's a very angry wizard, this dude. We're meant to go up more? Maybe. Let's go up. Ascend. This tower is so sick. Where's Elleron? That's one of the people she asked me to speak to.
What can I do for you on this glor... Are her premonitions still troubling her? I feared as much. Please let her know that I take her seriously, even if no one else does. I will do everything I can to convince Archmage Cedridor to take action. When I took Ariane on as my apprentice, she asked me to help her suppress her premonitions. She didn't want to stand out because of a natural gift. She wanted to stand out, if at all, by the work she put in. I told her that that was admirable, but it would be wrong to turn down an advantage the gods had given her. I helped her to harness her gift, to refine it, and to Zamorak with what the other wizards thought. With hindsight, it shouldn't have surprised me when Cedridor expelled her just for using every source of knowledge at her disposal.
It seems a bit muggy, that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So we'll speak to Trailborn.
Hello, young thingamy what?
Thingy me what? Oh, I remember this dude.
I've seen them in the power beam, you know. Thingamy what?
Thingy me what?
What? No, not thingamy what. Don't be ridiculous. They wouldn't fit. It was a sort of swirly, sparkly thing.
It was in the power beam?
I like to look at the power beam sometimes. There are so many things we see every day, but never look at, aren't there? I see things in there. Thingamywhats. No one else sees them. They think I'm mad.
You do sound a bit mad.
What? No, not thingamywhats.
I've already clicked that one. Where'd it come from?
Didn't you know? This tower... That's where it came from. The swirly thing. I saw it come up through the floor of the library.
Okay, so we should speak to Ariane. Stand-in beam. Bottom floor. Hello, Ariane.
Have you learnt anything from the wizards in the tower?
I've spoken to some of the wizards.
So what did you learn? Through the library floor. But that means there was something from the old tower. This tower is built on the ruins of an older one, which burned down 100 years ago. The story is that Zamorakian wizards betrayed the other orders, but the details of what happened are a mystery.
There's an old tower underneath the wizard's tower. It's weird
And
how...
you know it happened just after the wizards discovered the inner secret of the Rune Mysteries. The Rune Essence teleport spell. Perhaps that discovery led to a conflict.
It's weird how, like, the timeline split between RuneScape 3 and OSRS. Unless the tower below is the OSRS tower? I don't know. We'll see.
The surface part of the old tower was destroyed by the fire, and the new tower was built on the same place. But the underground levels of the old tower are still there.
And let's get down there.
Good idea, but I still want to hear what Cedridor and Elleron have to say. Could you go back inside and talk to them?
Oh, do one, you prick. We just need to go downstairs. It's obvious. So, Ellen and Cedridor. Where are they? Hello, mate.
Welcome, adventurer, to the world-renowned Wizard's Tower. How can I help you?
Ariane says the tower's in danger.
I'm aware of that. Wizard Valina told me she was here. You can tell Ariane that her concerns have been noted. I'm preparing to deal with the anomalies in the power beam, so there's no cause for concern.
Don't you
I
believe her?
can see that there is some evidence that she has premonitions, but unless she can give me more specific information, there's really nothing I can do.
Well, when you let
what
Ariane
she
into
did,
the tower?
don't you? Wizard Ariane was our most promising student. She could have been Archmage someday. I overlooked her gallivanting off as an adventurer. Everyone's reckless in their youth. But I can't allow a demon worshipper in the tower. The tower has had strict rules against Tamarakian wizards for the last 100 years, and I have to apply that, even to her.
What are you going to do?
I'm preparing an Icenic Purge. It'll send a surge of energy through the power beam, which should overpower whatever creatures have managed to enter it.
Okay. Right. Okay, we spoke to him. Then Elrond, we've got to speak to.
Have you spoken to Cedrador? So what did you learn? What he means is he's going to flood the tower with magic without knowing what he's dealing with. It might work, but I want to be sure. We should find out more. I spoke to the demon, spoke to it, but there's no middle ground with Cedrador. Step outside the line and you're a red wizard.
Oh. Tell me about your premonitions.
He's the only tower wizard who was sympathetic. He convinced me to work on them, rather than suppress them. But that doesn't help us with the problem. Through the library... This tower is built on... I do know it's a surface... Good idea. It's not going to be easy, though. Archmage Perian sealed the lower levels when he built the second tower. There's a rumor that the door can be opened using the water surge spell, but many wizards have tried casting that spell on the door and failed. It's more like, could you go back into the tower and find the key? I think Wizard Elrond will help us if we tell him what we're doing. You should start by talking to him.
Okay, so speak to Wizard Elrond, get a key, and we are swimming. Boom. Is it the top floor? No, it's not. We gotta speak to Elrond.
What can I do for you on this? Alas, even senior tower wizards aren't allowed into the ruins. I certainly couldn't tell the secret to a disgraced ex-wizard and an outsider, however much I might privately want to help you.
Okay. You probably want to help us.
One wonders what it is that generations of archmages have wanted to keep locked away down there. Forbidding a source of knowledge goes against the principles upon which the first tower was founded.
Ariane said your help.
Ariane is a brilliant mage, but she has never mastered the subtleties of human interaction. The oath I swore to the tower prevents me from helping you.
You do know that.
No one except Archmage Cedrador is allowed to know the secret of entry to the ruins. Naturally, I've heard the rumors. Many young wizards have wasted runes casting water surge on the door to no effect. A few, however, have speculated that the key might lie not in casting that spell, but in understanding it.
Oh. What do you mean, the key in understanding
It
water
was
surge?
the Archmage Perian, first Archmage of the new tower, who sealed the lower levels. He had an idiosyncratic understanding of magic and its relationship to other arts. Perian had the pipe organ installed in the library, and he wrote a treatise on the relationship between magic and music. I don't recall saying anything of the sort. If you did want to read that book, though, for its historical interest, perhaps,
I like
you
this
could
bit.
find it on one of the bookshelves on the ground floor.
It's like here's a hint. I'm not going to tell you it's a hint. Stand in. Bottom floor. Search bookcase. Oh, we're just going to search all the bookcases? I don't know if these are the books I've got. Yeah, I think it might be. Read it. Do I actually have to read it? Because I don't like reading. I got a view diagram. Okay. So do we have to correlate the letters with the things? Okay. That's fine. We can do this. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And then 7 water. And then 3 water. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 air. 1 blood. And 1 death. Therefore, if we read the other one, it seems like a musical thing. So, 7 Bs, 3 Bs, 7 A sharps, 1 G sharp, and 1 G. So, maybe there's like an organ? We gotta play the organ? Do we just do that, or do we need to speak to Ariane first? Okay, we got this. Let's do this.
Oh, all right. If you must play the organ, at least keep to the top manual. It's quietest. Not even Archmage said.
Why'd you even have an organ
since
in
the
the
tower
library?
was rebuilt. I think the first Archmage was a little eccentric in his architectural preferences.
Oh, well, I'm gonna play the organ, bruv. Oh, it gives it you anyway. So, what is it? 7 Bs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 7 air. A sharp. A sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1 blood and 1 death. So G sharp. And then a G. Boom, we got the key. I am so smart. That's a cool little, like, puzzle. Right, so we have the key. No, do we speak to Ariane?
Have you made any progress with getting the key to the old tower?
I've got the key.
The key to the old tower? Who knows what's down there? There could be knowledge that's been lost for 100 years.
We're just gonna go down there to find out. We should find out all we can.
I just hope it's well preserved. It would be terrible for knowledge to be lost forever. The entrance is on the east side of the island. Come on.
All right, let's go. over here. There she is. Hello.
Come on. Come on, open the door and...
Where's the door? What am I opening? Oh, there's the door. This is cool. They've completely changed Rune Mysteries, haven't they?
This is amazing. We may be the first people to come down here for 100 years. This must be the Chamber of Shrines. The senior wizards used it as a meeting room, and wizards joining the tower would pledge allegiance to one of the 4 orders here. I've read about it, but I never thought I'd see it. The greatest magical innovators of Gielinor once walked this room.
Is there anything valuable we can loot? And yes, it's inspiring.
I wish we could spend more time exploring the ruins. If I can, I'll stay down here after we've done what we came for.
Cool. You said there were once 4 magical orders.
The old tower was made up of wizards from all over the world, with wildly different philosophies of magic. They arranged themselves into 4 orders dedicated to different gods: blue, green, red, and grey.
Blue.
The blue wizards worshipped Saradomin, god of goodness and order. He's the most widely worshipped god in human lands. The blue wizards believed magic could be used to help people and focused on non-combat spells. They invented most of the enchantment spells in the standard spellbook we use today.
Okay.
After the first tower was destroyed, it was the surviving blue wizards who rebuilt it. The new tower is still a Saradominist institution, although these days a lot of wizards only pay lip service to the religion.
Tell me about the Green Order.
The Green Wizards worshipped Guthix, god of nature and balance. According to the Druids, Guthix created the world and then entered a deep sleep. Before the rise of our current civilization, the other gods went to war with one another for control of the world. After millennia of fighting, Guthix awoke and banished them, so they could no longer intervene directly. It was a follower of Guthix who discovered the rune essence, and the Green Wizards were the old tower's experts on rune crafting. Their statue depicts their founder transmuting a lump of rune essence into a stack of runes.
Nice. I'm red.
The Red Wizards worshipped Zamorak. Most people today see Zamorak as a god of evil, but for the Red Wizards, he was a god of chaos, personal strength, and creativity. Legend has it that Zamorak was once mortal, but he stole the staff of a god called Armadil and used it to ascend into godhood. Their statue holds a staff in memory of that.
Oh?
The Red Wizards focused on destructive spells, especially ones involving fire. They invented most of the battle spells that made their way into today's standard spellbook.
Okay. And then the Grey.
There are other gods besides Saradomin, Guthix, and Zamorak. The Grey Wizards were those who worshipped lesser-known gods, such as Armadil or the Menethite pantheon, or were non-religious. The Grey Wizards didn't invent many spells, but they made some of the greatest contributions to pure magical theory. Their statue's sword symbolizes a sharp mind cutting into the heart of a matter.
Makes sense. Other questions? Okay, what should we do
We
now?
need to get deeper into the ruins to the source of the power beam. It looks like that Rune Guardian is blocking the door.
Oh. Hello, Rune Guardian.
Wizard, you have proved yourself worthy. All that remains is to determine the order to
Oh, a little test.
belong. Are you ready to be tested?
I am.
It thinks we're new wizards joining the tower. Originally, you wouldn't be able to get to this room without passing the entry tests.
What is this creature?
It's a Rune Guardian. The secret of making them was lost when the old tower was destroyed. It must have been standing at that door for 100 years.
What does the test involve?
I will ask you a series of questions. Your answers will reveal the order to which you are best suited. If you disagree with your allocation, you may take the test again.
Okay, I'm ready to be tested.
The first question. You are behind in your studies due to illness, and a test is coming up. Your place at the tower is safe, but if you fail, you will lose some respect. Another apprentice offers you an opportunity to cheat.
Cheat only enough to make up for my illness and catch
The
up.
second question. An elderly wizard, the last practitioner of a unique branch of magic, dies. Her diary might contain details about her unique magic, but her will states that the diary should be destroyed on her death.
I mean, she's dead, so what can she do? Put diary in the library so wizards can study it.
Third question. A rival wizard is spreading lies about you and has made you the laughing stock of a nearby village. They believe you are of low intelligence and poor moral character, and throw vegetables at you when you visit. What do you
Throw
do?
vegetables at you when you visit. What do you do? Challenge wizards to a magical duel in front of the village.
You have become a senior wizard and are asked to take on an apprentice. The boy is talented but undisciplined and does not apply himself outside his areas of interest. What is your approach?
Give him resources to develop his area of interest.
A senior wizard asked you to take part in a ritual that will greatly benefit the tower.
There's a lot of questions.
Before the ritual starts, you discover that he learned part of it from a demon. The ritual appears safe, but demons are expert liars.
Study the ritual, make up my own mind about his safety.
Welcome, Grey Wizard.
Oh, I'm a grey wizard. Archaic wizard hat. Gandalf the Grey. Gives me a title too. It gives me 40 armor. What does my current armor give me? Oh, 90. Never mind. Okay, we can go through. Let's go. Ooh. I don't think I can get across here.
I guess we'll need to find a way across here.
You could jump that.
Maybe you could, but I'm not risking it. We need to find a safe way for us to both get...
Can't you teleport us?
It's not as simple as that. Each teleport spell goes to one specific location. Creating a new one can take years of research. It took the wizards of the old tower decades to crack the teleportation problem. It wasn't solved until shortly before the old tower's destruction.
Can we use the power of the beam
The thing
somehow?
that attacked Wizard Boren came up the power beam from the ruins.
Let me look around. Climb behind
Hey,
statue.
what are you doing?
Making us a bridge.
You're what? That's a statue of Eratona the Green, who negotiated the treaties with local rulers that let the wizards transport runes from the Essence Mine. You can't just push her statue down.
It's only a fucking statue, Ariane. Do you have a better idea?
No, but be careful, okay? Try not to damage the statue.
There we go. She used some fucking magic to sort us out. Climb down the staircase. This place looks sick. Look at this.
This is it. The heart of the old tower. The central spellcasting chamber where the old wizards performed their most powerful rituals. It's amazing. I never imagined I'd see it in person.
I wish I could have seen it.
So do I. Most of the spells we use today were invented in this room. Wizards of all 4 orders cooperated for the sake of magical research. These vortices look like the one that attacked Wizard Boren. I want to find out what they are. I'll need you to attract a vortex into this circle and keep it there while I examine it.
Hello, mate. Are you coming? Oh, it prefers magical attacks. I guess I got to use this. Why'd you keep moving? I want to stay in here. Okay, I think I've got this. No, don't leave. Don't fucking leave. That's it. She's got it.
They're not ghosts. At first, I thought they might be ghosts, but they're soul fragments.
Soul fragments?
I've heard about putting part of yourself into your work, but the old wizards literally put part of their souls into the power beam.
How would they do that?
They must have wanted to create a very powerful magical effect. I don't know what they were trying to do, but whatever it was, it went wrong. Do you know what this is? I think this is what destroyed the first tower. I think there was an enchantment keeping the vortices here, but someone has removed it. Now, they're able to go up the beam to the new tower, and you saw the trouble they can cause.
Who might have removed the enchantment?
I can't tell, but it happened recently, within the last few days.
Okay.
It looks like we weren't the first people to come down here after all. I can replace the enchantment that was keeping the vortices here, but it'll take some time. While I do it, you need to go back to the new tower and delay Cedridor's casting of his Icenic Purge.
Why do I need to delay?
The Icenic Purge floods the tower with energy, but these vortices are attracted to magic. All it'll do is draw them up into the tower and make it impossible to get rid of them. I can restore the enchantment that kept the vortices in the ruins, but I need to do it while they're still here.
How can I
don't
delay
know,
him?
but I'm sure you can think of something. If he's casting an Icenic Purge, he'll probably be in the...
Okay, I'll do that now. How do I get back up? Can I... What's in here? Will it let me through here? Do I have to go back? I have no idea.
Hey,
Find out.
you can explore once we've finished
Okay, I can't explore. She's not gonna let me explore. Gonna have to go that way. It's cool though, it's a cool little spot. It's a cool quest. They've completely changed it from what I remember. And they've made it a lot longer.
Please be quiet, adventurer. My assistant and I are casting an Icenic.
You have to stop the purge.
Please be quiet, adventurer.
How can I distract? Can I chuck books at them?
Greetings, human.
Can I just play organs? To distract them, maybe?
Please don't do that, adventurer. The Icenic... Adventurer, I must insist that... Adventurer, I must insist that you step away from that organ.
I think it's working. That was a big brain idea from me.
Break my concentration once more, and you will feel the wrath of the Grand Archmage of the...
Is that done? Oh, cutscene. Only taking up half my screen, but sure.
The purge is complete. Thank you, fellow wizards. Whatever these entities were, they could not have survived such an adventurer. I suggest you leave the library and find your friend.
Uh-oh. So I guess we just go back now? Oh. Hello.
It was close, but I managed to restore the enchantment. The vortices are trapped in the ruin. Thanks for your help, adventurer. I couldn't have done...
I'm happy to help.
Well, thanks again. I found some things in the ruins you might be interested in. They're yours if you want them.
Some wand runes, an air talisman, magic lamp.
I'm going to head back down to the ruins to study the vortices. I want to find out what happened to the old tower and who released the vortices from the ruins. Meet me down there if you want to help.
Well, we've done Rune Mysteries. That was not about rune crafting at all. But sure, we can live with that. So I don't know if we needed to do that quest to get here, but we're here. We teleported. We can actually mine some essence. I don't think we need too much. Would we need like 10 or something? So, oh, 20. We can drop a couple of things. We don't really need that. The goblin stuff I don't think is I don't know if we need the raider axes. Hold up. Okay, we get into the arrow. We'll make our runes, and we should have done our dailies. Boom, craft runes, arrow, easy, nice, and we got a level up out of it. So that is all our challenges done for the day. Boom, and there's a new weekly rewards or whatever. Oh, nice. This is the end of episode 4. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And yeah, we've done quite well today. We got a lot done, and it's seems pretty cool. We're gonna do a lot more in the next episode. More quests, more stuff coming up, and I appreciate everyone's support so far.